First formed by Alcoholics Anonymous in the 1930s, it is a mutual aid organization for the purpose of recovery from substance addictions. The first step revolves around surrender. Patients begin with intense emotions that prevent them from communicating with others effectively. For most addicts, reaching out for help and admitting powerlessness is the most difficult recovery process by far. The second step is to believe that a higher power, in any form, can help. Spirituality is an important part of recovery from addiction. Substances make us believe there is no reason to live. We need to have faith that we can be healthy and that we still have a purpose in life. Belief in a higher power helps us find that purpose. Step 3 is deciding to turn control over to the higher power. This crucial step takes the burden and submits it to the higher power, conforming to its will and opening the door to letting go of control. The fourth step is taking a personal inventory. In the most basic of terms, self-inventory is about admitting to your past mistakes, acknowledging your strengths and your weaknesses, and acting on your potential to make a change in the future. Step 5 is self-disclosure. It is the stage where we admit to others, ourselves, and the higher power the things we've done wrong. The next step is confronting character flaws. We, as humans, are flawed by default. It's critical for those in recovery to address their more major character flaws. But learning how to handle them isn't something you can learn in a day. Those who don't address their character flaws often find that they can't experience real happiness in sobriety. The seventh step is asking the higher power to remove those shortcomings. When you humbly ask your higher power to remove your shortcomings, you are recognizing that you are neither too big nor too small. Gone is your self-entitlement or grandiosity, as is your shame, regrets, or unworthiness. Step 8 is making a list of all persons we had harmed and become willing to make amends with them. The goal of this step is to end isolation from others. When creating your list, you need to include all people you may have hurt during your addiction. The ninth step is reaching out to those who have been hurt, unless doing so would harm the person. This step can be incredibly difficult for those who may be struggling with feelings of shame, pride, or entitlement. At the heart of this step is the need for forgiveness and restoration, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and making amends. Step 10 is continuing to take personal inventory and admitting when one is wrong. This step suggests we continue to take personal inventory and continue to set right any new mistakes as we go along. We vigorously commenced this way of living as we cleaned up the past. Our next function is to grow in understanding and effectiveness. This is not an overnight matter. It should continue for our lifetime. The 11th step is seeking enlightenment and connection with a higher power in prayer and meditation. This step encourages members to engage in daily spiritual practices, such as prayer and meditation, to further their personal and spiritual growth. You can also find activities that brings you peace of mind. Keeping your mind, body, and spirit at ease is an essential component of staying sober. The last and final step of the program is carrying the message of the 12 steps to others in need. You might choose to become a sponsor for someone newly entering recovery. Or perhaps you will continue to share your story at group meetings long into your sobriety. Step 12 is about service to others as it relates to the steps you've taken to achieve sobriety. As a graduating step, it really begs the question, what will you do with this profound knowledge and experience to help others? If you'd like to start your recovery journey, you can visit www.camelbackrecovery.com to see how our recovery homes can fit into your needs.